Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. So we're going to start on the quest line Deputized. Oh.
Hi, how you doing?
And we've got our friend Samco to help us out as well.
And you're breathing? Back to
Oh. Oh, I don't know what happened. Just glitched out a little bit there.
Mostly. Still feels a little weird though. Guess I'm not used to having the tube out. But it's nothing that would keep me from getting back out there.
You need to give it more time, Helga.
Guess that means you won't be telling the marshal that I'm approved for field duty.
Not yet.
Okay, so we've got to go and talk to someone up here about being
A year or two
deputized.
back, I shared a drink with
Only 3-star rangers
Ron
can
Ho.
access this board.
that
Okay.
man
Seems that way.
can drink.
You got some business with me?
Marshall sent me.
Oh. Well, if the marshal sent you to me, that means he's looking to recruit you. Just so you know what you're getting into, I'll explain who we are and what we do. Well, the Freestar Rangers ensure the safety and security of the Freestar Collective and its people. We might hunt down a fugitive, break up a smuggling operation, investigate a starship theft, or put some would-be bank robbers behind bars. Whatever needs doing to keep the people safe, we do. Like most things that are worth doing, it ain't always easy. But do I think we make the Freestar Collective a little safer for everyone? Yeah, I do. I imagine you've got some questions. I'll answer anything I can.
Let's go.
Okay then. A word about myself. I'm in charge of making sure anyone that wants to be a Freestar Ranger is up to the task. That being said, the Marshal wouldn't send you here if he didn't think you had potential. So, what's it gonna be? Are you ready to sign up with the Freestar Rangers?
Let's go.
Might be a good fit for you. The Rangers can do a lot of good.
Before I hand you a badge, I need to know you can handle the job. You helped out with the hostage situation, but sometimes people just get lucky. Tell you what, use the mission terminal and take one of the listed jobs. Your choice. Come back alive, and we'll talk about you joining up. Then I suggest you get going.
Okay, so we have to do a
Well, hey
mission.
there.
Kill outlaw captain. Alter. Deserted garrison, pharmaceutical lab. And having some serious problems with spaces, hijacking spaceships and holding the crew hostage. With a 3-star responder, and let's go there, put down the spaces and rescue the captain. Okay, that sounds like it'll be a fun one. Okay, let's do that. And in the last episode, we got the Mantis ship and armor. So we're ready to take on some some bounties. Okay, let's jump there.
Home sweet home.
Target's shields are down.
and rescue the captain.
All right, let's cycle that airlock and get
Okay,
aboard.
let's get up. What am I looking for? Cargo hold.
What can I help you with?
Sorry, I was lost in a memory for a moment.
3-star responder.
Grisly, but part of the job.
It's good to be alive. These damned hijackers are getting worse. Thank you, but I'm still just shaken up. I thought I was dead. You Rangers are something. You Rangers. Now, if you don't mind, I need to get back to my route.
Nothing in there really for us. Undock.
Clamps ready.
Oh, you know. I want to actually store that gun on here because we're carrying far too many guns. Keep the disruptor just in case. Alright, so now let's head back. To Aquila City. I hope we get a badge or something.
That bank robbery sounded...
A lot of famous people visit Aquila. Popping back a beer, you never know who you'll meet.
A year or two back, I shared
Just
a
need to
drink
see a
with
little
Ron
more.
Hope. That man.
Oh, you're back. How'd it go?
The mission was successful.
You did what I asked, so let's go meet the marshal. Follow me.
Hiya.
We're headquartered in the upper floors of the Rock, but we also have remote stations throughout Freestar Collective space. Helps us to identify and respond to threats more quickly. There are less than a dozen Rangers in all, and we operate with limited resources. Thankfully, most people respect us and are willing to cooperate. In this job, your eyes, ears, and wings...
Just feel those G's. Good times.
And your sidearm.
Double blind call.
Marshall.
Emma. I take it you're here because you're satisfied that our new recruit can handle the job.
Seems capable enough, and we could use the help.
All right, then. Step forward, recruit. Let me have a word with you.
Excuse me.
I've got just one question. Do you pledge to defend the people of the Freestar Collective, even if it means risking your own life?
Absolutely.
Good. Here, take these. You're now a Freestar Ranger deputy. I'm assigning you to Ranger Wilcox for some field training. Listen good to what she tells you. Welcome aboard, deputy.
Congratulations. The Rangers ain't a bad outfit. They're lucky to have you.
Wish we could throw you a welcome party, but there's work to do. We got word from a farmer on Montera Luna. She says someone's trying to take her farm, and she's afraid she might be in danger. Well, that being said, best grab any supplies you might need.
Pay attention to what...
Okay. Show spacesuit and
Ranger Wilcox tells you.
Oh, this is cool. We got our own deputy badge, we got a revolver. I'm thinking of just putting all of our other guns away and just running around with a revolver, to be honest.
The heart of the settled system.
Having a good one?
This place is always a bit glitchy with this old frame rate. Let's go to the cockpit. Cargo hold. Just keep these 3 weapons. Okay, so now we want to faction, deputize.
Welcome to the Freestar Collective. Please maintain your current course while we scan your ship. All right, we're done. Go ahead and land.
All right. Wagner Farm. I this land, and we're gonna be a gunslinger. This is gonna be fun being a cowboy.
Everything checks out. Landing initiated.
Exit ship. I'm hoping that having Samco with us makes a difference.
Over here! The Freestar Rangers. You have no idea how happy I am to see you.
I'm Ranger Emma Wilcox. My deputy and I are here to help. Now, tell us what happened.
I was out planting in the fields when I saw some men approaching. They looked like soldiers with uniforms and weapons and such. They wanted to buy the farm. Didn't even ask if it was for sale. Their offer was so low, I told them right where they could stick it. They said they'd give me time to think about it, but if I didn't change my mind, I was gonna regret it. Then they left. Back behind the house there's some canyons. They went that way. That place is dangerous. Steep slopes, narrow trails, rock slides, and all manner of hostile creatures, too. If you're going after those men, be careful. Oh, there's one other thing. They said they were the first. The first of what, I'm not sure. But there must be more of them coming.
Thank you, ma'am. That should be enough for us to find these men. All right, deputy. Keep that weapon handy and your eyes sharp. Since these guys don't know we're after them, they're probably not making an effort to hide their tracks. Now, let's go and check out those canyons. Keep your eyes open. See you.
Okay, so this is the canyon. We'll quickly give ourselves some how. Interesting.
Quiet out here. I like it. Nice change of pace from Aquila City.
Sightlines here are terrible. Anything could be ahead, or behind for that matter.
I grew up on a farm. Back when I was a kid, I used to love exploring and making maps. These canyons would have kept me busy for months. I'd have looked into every nook and cranny.
Did I miss something? Oh, okay, I skipped. Examine. Several pairs of boot tracks.
Several pairs, have a look. Not too old either. Let's head down into the canyon and see if we can find more.
Where did it go?
To the victor goes the spoils. I said that right.
Oh, this revolver is so good. Okay.
Good eye, deputy. Looks like we're heading in the right direction. Hey!
Some sort of nest here.
Tough break for me. Hopefully whatever got them doesn't get us.
Watch it!
Where is it? Oh. Come on. How am I missing every shot, guys? What's this?
Never let a carcass go to waste.
Oh.
They definitely passed this way. Let's just hope they're not perched up onto these canyon walls, waiting to snipe us. Nice to get.
So I'm gonna try my best to use only cowboy weapons. I ain't gonna be bored. Oh.
Tracker.
Damn.
Time to get medieval.
Okay, so we could use a rifle because we're going through all of. Oh. Here we go. That's the easiest way to deal with those.
You smell that? I'd bet my bet.
Fun times ahead. Stay frosty.
Be ready.
You're right in that damn neighborhood.
The stand, the Marshal tied up for a while.
We're gonna have some fun.
Well now, look who's here. Ms. Wagner called in the cavalry. Except it ain't much of a cavalry. I suggest you turn around and walk away while you still can.
A firefight here could get messy. Some good old-fashioned talking might be the ticket.
I'm not going anywhere, not until I get
You
answers.
think you're in a position to make demands? Well, I've got news for you. All you're getting from me is a shallow grave. So, got any last words I should try to remember? Oh, I think it... We've been found out! Don't let him leave here alive!
You made a big mistake. Me and my friend here are gonna teach you manners.
Oh, the old-fashioned bulletproof shrubbery.
Quick one. Done yet?
Better we get it than someone else.
Never wise to be in my way.
place him under arrest? Or do we have to execute him?
Got a situation here! Damn, that was a lot rougher than I expected. Let's talk. Are you okay? Really? Guess you've led a pretty exciting life. Maybe the less I know about that, the better. Let's search the area. Maybe we can find something that explains what these guys were up to. Likewise.
%. That's not bad. Basic. That their ship. Please tell me we can take this. Look at this thing.
If I may. Ka-ching.
We should check the place out.
Did I pick up anything from him?
Find anything interesting? Let's see what we have here. Interesting. So, their ship was stolen from the Hope Tech factory. Whoever pulled that off must have been one hell of a shipjacker. Well, I guess someone really wants that farm bad. Speaking of which, let's get back there and let Miss Wagner...
Alright, so we'll just fast travel back to her, it's quicker. We could have just fast traveled back to our
That's
ship,
where I
actually.
belong.
Exit ship. Let's see what upgrades we want to do. Time to lock on enemy ships is reduced by 15. Target lock ships fire at you 25% slower. It's a big farm.
What's the news? What happened? Did you find those men? Well, it's good to see you're all right then. They must have been crazy or desperate, trying to take on the Freestar Rangers. So who were they? And why do they want my farm?
We don't know.
So I have no way of knowing if there aren't more coming. Guess I'll start sleeping with a gun nearby. I can't thank you enough. I'd hate to be remembered as the wagoner who couldn't hold on to the farm that's been in the family for so long. Of course. All the same, I'm grateful.
If you have any more trouble, give us a call. We're in system, so it won't take long to get someone out here. All right, Deputy. Let's get back to the rock. We need to report this to the Marshal.
Man, that was a decent amount of money. All right, back to the rock.
Oh, okay. Now I've seen everything.
Not sure if those Baroon zealots live.
Just let me do
These Rangers are smart.
This place is like a maze.
What's the story on Montero Luna?
That call we got from Wagoner Farm turned out to be a little more interesting than I was expecting. Some men were trying to run the Wagoners off their land. They tried to buy it first, but when that didn't work, they turned to threats. We confronted them, and unfortunately, it came to violence. None of them survived.
You helped someone in need and came back alive. That's a job well done. For the time being, yes, but you could still be in danger. That's why we need to fill in some blanks. What did you make of these men who were trying to take the farm?
They were tough, well armed, probably
If that's true,
mercenaries.
then someone must have hired them. Now, did you find anything that might give us a lead on why these men wanted the farm?
Justice, they hired someone to steal a ship from Hopetown.
Hope Tech ships ain't exactly cheap. That thief could probably tell us a lot about these men you ran into.
There's something else. They were dressed in Freestar militia uniforms. The unit badge was yellow on black with the number 1. Didn't you fight in the Colony War, Marshal? That sound familiar at all?
The 1st Cavalry. I was in that unit for a while. But it was disbanded decades ago. After the Battle of Nera. What was left of it, anyway. Hell, it's our only lead. The Hope Tech factory is in Hope Town on Polvo. Nia Kalu's our ranger stationed out there. She can introduce you to Ron Hope, the president of Hope Tech. He might be able to help you find the thief. Just make sure you stay on his good side. He's on the Council of Governors, and they're the ones we answer to. Good. The last thing I need is the Council breathing down my neck. This is your assignment now, Deputy. Work with the other Rangers. Find out what you can about those men on Montero Luna. Meantime, I'll look into a possible connection with the 1st Cavalry. Good hunting.
Nicely done.
Just making my way.
All right. So we need to head to Hopetown. We've been there before.
You doing all right, Gumdrop?
Mayday! Mayday! This is Freestar Ranger Nia Kalu. If anyone is hearing this, system's failing. Need help. I repeat, need help.
This is Freestar Space. Please hold your current speed and heading while we scan you for contraband. And that's it. You're cleared to land at Hopetown.
Docking cycle complete. Yeah?
What's on your mind?
Dad, do you think Solomon Coe would have liked me?
Sure. Everybody likes you, don't they?
Do you think he would have liked you?
Well, if you listen to your grandpa, Solomon Coe would have given me a good whooping. But I think he would have liked the man I grew into.
You're handling this whole captain thing really well, you know.
And you guys are handling making me stuck very well.
Please tell me you're here to help, not to try and steal my ship.
Show badge.
You need my help. I'd laugh if it didn't hurt so much. I was tracking a crew of outlaws that's been preying on merchant ships. Bastards got the drop on me. I ran them off, but they got a few good hits in. As you can see, I ain't in much shape to make repairs.
I'll see if I can
Just
get you
patch her up
flying
enough
again.
to get to Hopetown. The rest can get fixed up there. Thanks. I owe you one.
Rangers always got each other's back.
Man, she's got a decent ship. She's got a holding cell. Definitely take a med kit. Anything else? Nope. Alright, we'll head back to her. Let her know that her ship's all good.
Thanks. That should get me home. You're right. They were pretty beat up, so I don't think they got real far. But if they make it back to their hideout, I might never find them again. We can't let that happen.
They look to be heading for Polvo's moon Miatha.
Good hunting.
right there, mate?
Read any good books lately?
Undock.
We've detached. Let's get out of here.
I've got some stuff on my mind when you have the time.
We should be able to take out the pirates easy.
What have we here? You can try and run.
Where did you go?
Target's shields are offline. Target's jump system down.
There we go, guys.
Excuse me. What?
Welcome to Freestar Space. We're gonna do a quick scan for contraband, and you can be on your way. All right, we're done. Welcome to Hope.
A ship's missile weapon can damage hull and shields. Or both.
To think, when the time's right, I'd appreciate a chat. You know, the way you handle things, not bad. Not bad. Yeah, sorry if I'm a little out of it. Lillian and me, I tried talking with her and I lost my cool. Got a little heated. Well, that statement's gonna keep me up at night, like everything? Just so you know, there's a long, proud tradition of singing in the shower. Ah, Lillian. She's an incredible woman. Truly. But it is always, and I mean always, about the job. When she bleeds, Freestar colors spill out. And back when I was a ranger, we were quite the team. Yeah, I'm meant to be on my own. Exploring the great beyond. It calls to me. Maybe it's Solomon saying hello. But one day, I was just done. No particular reason. It had been building for a long time. So I tried to convince Lillian to leave it behind, come with me. She shot me down. Hard. Hurt my pride. More than a little. But she was probably right. We were making each other miserable. And that war on poor Cora, too. It's funny, our latest argument started because Lillian thinks I'm putting Cora in too much danger traveling with you. I told her what you told me, that Cora is just blossoming with all this. With Sarah, you, heck, even Walter. I just know Cora has futures I could never dream of. But Lillian, not so much a fan of you. That kinda set me off. Nah, don't be. Cora's been stood up a time or two by Lillian. Always for the best reasons. Last time I think Lillian got a medal for it. But at a certain point, Lillian's excuses don't matter. Poor Cora cried for a week. I don't want to put her through that again. You are just too damn wise for your own good. Well, something to think about. For now, Lillian's going straight to voicemail, so everyone can sleep easy.
Alright. Let's go to Hope's here.
I don't want to hear it.
Warning. Employees only. I'm an employee.
Hey.
Why did I ever take this job? Why?
This was literally nothing until Ron Hope came here.
Hello.
G'day.
You here for commerce? Or another bored tourist?
Payday is always a good day. Keep an eye on your valuables, if you can't protect your own.
You made it. Those outlaws didn't give you too much trouble, I trust?
Not at all.
Good. I'm sure it didn't hurt that I softened them up for you. You've got good timing. A courier just came in from Aquila. The Marshal sends his regards along with a briefing on your case. I was surprised as hell to learn about the starship theft. Nobody said a word to me about it. Anyway, Mr. Hope can see us whenever you're ready. If you need to take a little time first, feel free. His office is upstairs. He's...
Trucks in space! Their motto always cracks me up.
Ron Hope isn't just the founder and president of Hope Tech. He's on the Council of Governors. The Council oversees the Freestar Rangers, so don't rile him up. I've spent a long time trying to build a good relationship with Hope. He comes on a little strong, but there's a lot to admire about the man. Everything you see around you, he built. Pretty much everyone in this town owes him for their livelihood. Can't begin to imagine the kind of pressure that must put on someone. All I'm saying is, try to show a little respect. All the way up. Is it just me, or does every executive in the settled systems have an office on the top floor? I guess being above everyone makes them feel like they're, well, above everyone.
Alright, let's get this meeting over and done with.
You'd be dust except for the factory.
But I think it's a worthwhile trade-off. As for parts, we could try outsourcing. Do a contract with scavengers, maybe, but that's a decision that's got to be made upstairs.
Deciding can we use components?
It's not a bad idea, provided we get a good deal. And I don't mean a fair deal. I mean a good deal. Remember, it's not just our bottom line that matters. We're also responsible for the welfare of everyone in the factory. We look out for our people here, Bridget. That's a point of great personal pride.
Excuse me, Mr. Hope?
Well now, the Freestar Rangers. At last! Damn, good to see you. I think we're done here, Bridget.
Yes, sir.
This is the deputy I told you about.
Splendid. Splendid! It's a noble calling, being a Freestar Ranger. We certainly could use more of you. I'm sure I don't have to tell you what an outrage it is to have a ship stolen right out of the factory. Justice must be done, and the sooner the better. That's good news. I'll send my people over to bring it home. Of course, that doesn't mean your work is done. I want the thief found and prosecuted to the full extent of the law. I'm sure I don't need to remind you, of my position on the Council of Governors?
I'm aware of your
Then,
position.
I trust that you know what I expect of you. Now, tell me that you've at least got a lead of some kind. Hmm?
Of course, a group of mercenaries hired a thief.
Well, I can't say I'm surprised. Sadly, there's no lack of mercenaries in the settled systems. I suppose the chance to cut costs by stealing a ship was too good to pass up? Well, I'm not sure I can be much help, but I'll answer whatever questions I can.
Why didn't you
Because
report?
I told them not to. If word got out, it would do irreparable harm to our image. I'm in fierce competition with other starship manufacturers. Any sign of weakness could be fatal. What's more, every starship thief in the settled systems would likely flock to Hopetown and start planning the next heist.
The thief had inside help. Know anything about that?
Nonsense! We vet our people thoroughly here. HopeTech holds its employees to the very highest standards. Nevertheless, I suppose I could have Cosette conduct a thorough personnel review. Rest assured, if we turn up any evidence that one of our people was an accomplice, I'll let you know. We questioned everyone who was in the building when it happened, and not one person seems to have seen anything at all. Frankly, I think that's both highly unlikely and more than a little suspicious. However, I can't deny there are times when the hangar is empty, so it's not inconceivable the thief could have slipped in unseen. No, nothing at all. It was just a standard HopeTech cargo hauler. Not that it didn't have great value, mind you. HopeTech builds some of the most durable and reliable starships in the settled systems. Now, you can bet my ships last twice as long as anything Stroud Eklund makes. Very well. I need you to understand something, Deputy. This town is home to men, women, and children who depend on HopeTech for a living. I provide jobs that put food on their tables and a roof over their heads. It's a responsibility that I take very seriously. If word gets out about the stolen ship, my investors will lose trust, and my workers will pay the price. I can't allow that.
You've got a reputation for looking after your own, Mr. Hope. I'm sure the deputy here will keep that in mind.
Is that so? Well, I'm glad to hear
I don't like this guy.
I've worked hard to make... I'm glad we understand.
I'm sorry to interrupt, Mr. Hope, but there's been a development.
Not now, Cosette. I'm in the middle of something.
But sir, we have new information. I've just received a report that the stolen ship was seen landing at Neon just after the theft.
A breakthrough at last. Well, Deputy, it sounds like you'll be happy. Means I can get back to work. Remember what we discussed. My people are depending on you.
Hey, can I get a word?
I don't see why. As long as the outside stays the same.
That wasn't as helpful as it could have been. Still, at least you know where to pick up the trail. Let's hope. So, guess you're headed for Neon. There's a ranger stationed there. Name's Jalen Price. He's a little different than the rest of us. But Neon's a different kind of place. He should be able to help you out. Well, we've both got work. It was good to meet you, Deputy. Thanks. No problem. Good luck on Neon, Deputy.
Alright guys, well, we're going to end this episode here. So if you liked it, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.